Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Shield Hero Season 3, Episode 8. So, last time we had the dragon Galeon show up from an egg. We've hatched it. It wanted to spend some time with Naofumi, but he wouldn't give it the time of day, so it got really sad. And right when they were about to finally, hang out together, it ate the gemstone thing that came from the first evil dragon and went all evil and flew off. So seems like we're gonna have to deal with that problem at some point, probably this episode, and especially because I think I saw it was called Dragon's Den. But anyway, hopefully we're able to save him and not just kill him. I hope we will. I imagine we will. It'd be pretty dark for this show to show an ally they had and just have them kill it, So, and Windia would be very sad. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Last episode was fun and everything, so it got me attached to this cute little dragon and made me hope for it to be a good team member. But then this happened, so we'll have to see how it turns out. So yeah, we're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. That's really something. I didn't set up subtitles, so I missed that first line. What do you mean, just like he thought? You knew all that? She probably meant, I knew it wasn't that he was just evil, right? Uh-oh. Philo. We don't need this right now. Damn it, Philo, what's wrong? Does it have to do with the dragon? Philolials hate dragons, right? I'm kind of surprised she's worried about Philo more than Galeon, since she was the one that, helped hatch it, helped raise him and stuff. But I guess it doesn't make sense. They've been around this camp with Philo longer for her to be, almost more concerned with Philo than him. Oh, that's good. I saw that there's a little bit of humming coming through my mic. And I thought it was because I installed a new heatsink in my computer, which has more fans, which I didn't feel like it was all that much louder, and I wasn't sure if that was why, or if it was because in the next room over, the furnace was running, which is pretty loud, and I think it was the furnace, so that's good, and it's done now. Yeah, I woke up this morning to hearing I had my computer on. I knew my heatsink fan was dying, and it's one that doesn't detach easily at all from the heatsink. So I woke up to hearing my fans freak out, and I was like, I know exactly what happened. It finally failed. Usually it only had a hard time starting up when I'd turn the computer on, so a lot of the times I'd leave my computer on until I got around to replacing it. I had the new one here and ready because I knew this was going to happen. And yeah, it ended up failing today while it was running, so I woke up and turned it off real fast so I didn't fry my CPU. Oh, not even in human form, huh? Hmm. Oh, what? That's not good. Is Galen like... Yeah, I was gonna say, we just saw Galen going up and she's going down. Did she eat one of the stones? Is that what's making them, like, linked? Oh, you can do that? Yeah, I was gonna say. Can it sap her all the way to death? Maybe if you stop Galen, it'll stop this. Hmm. What? And who said Philo's going? It's a bad idea. Okay, just everyone's going. Eclair's going too. She didn't say anything. I wonder if Galen put that curse, like, is it an automatic thing with, like, its power up, or did it do it before it left the village? Oh, this is somewhere he's been. Yet another. I guess it came to the same spot. This is the same village with the zombie dragon. These poor people, they're like, uh-oh. Why you looking all ominous, Windia? They can't... She can't think that Naofumi would kill. Or is she just upset that the people want him to kill? I mean, they don't know. Their last experience with the dragon almost wiped out, like, all their people. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see, I guess. I hope it's not something more ominous, though. Hmm. That's what Windy is probably worried about, too. Jeez. It's a maiden abyss creature. She's got some moves. Damn. Okay. Holy shit, okay, yeah, she's got moves. That's pretty crazy. Huh. Interesting. Is there more to Windia, I wonder? With that face she had before, she seems more powerful than any of us even knew. It's crazy how big she is. Oh, it's a curse series markings. That's not good. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that is super not good. Ren fought a dragon before. Yep. Well, at least he's regretful of it, but we just gotta be careful that he doesn't try to unnecessarily kill this one, right? Yep, that looks like a big old cave, alright. Just has like a little side entrance. Nice. Convenient. Dry for light. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, she obviously doesn't like Ren very much. And now are they going to be, like, trapped together for a period of time? Get over their differences? She's like, I can't believe I hated them. Okay, they're back together, never mind. Nice. That's pretty crazy. It is. For sure. A long time ago. I gotta remember that... Oh, shit. I gotta remember that these demi-humans live a long time even though they look young. I don't know what she means by a long time ago. Why are you here? Rafchan. Yeah, they're both glowing in their stomach. I think she ate one of the stones, if I'm not mistaken, a long time ago. Okay, that's not good. Rapidly draining the experience again. Damn. Oh, shit. Okay. Drew blood immediately. I wish it wasn't entirely CG, like maybe have some CG moments or something if he needed to, you know? But sometimes feels like CG just stands out a little bit too much when its entirety. Ooh, that's crazy looking though. Man, I'm tired. I only got like 3 hours of sleep because after my heatsink failed, I tried to just turn off my computer and go back to sleep, but all I could think about was, okay, when I go put my new one in, I need to do this, this, that, and nice. She did some damage. Um, Basically, my mind was racing and I couldn't fall back asleep, so I just woke up and installed it, and then I had a family gathering to go to by the time I finished, so rocking like 3 hours of sleep. I took a nap right before this, but it did, honestly, I feel like I'm more tired than I was before the nap. Alright. We gotta get that core out, though, somehow. How do we get it out? I can't imagine it's just gonna willingly spit it up no matter how much damage you do. What? Is the dragon her dad? Wait, what? Was the dragon zombie her dad? Or, like, before it turned into a zombie, I guess I should say. Uh, the one that Ren killed. Okay, interesting. Jeez. Uh, my eyes aren't red anymore. Galen is her father's name. Hmm. That's not good. Oh shit. Saved her. Trying to atone. Drive a heel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it just, like, more corrupted? Or is it actually, like, not the... Is her dad, like, not in the core at all? Looks pretty nuts, I will say. Hmm. Ah. Interesting. Jeez. You just rip open your body like that? That's crazy. It's like she's riding a mecha, but she doesn't have control. Shit. Alright, here we go, baby. I like how they're so much in sync without even, like, talking about it. Man, it's just bouncing off whatever they throw at him. Can Windia's dragon powers have more of an effect, maybe? I don't know if they're more effective against dragons or if they're more resistant to her magic because they're a dragon. Huh. So you don't talk about your plans in front of... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's powering it up. That's not good. Making the Wrath Shield just even more powerful. That's not good. Is that Windia standing out there? It looked like there was someone standing out there, didn't it? In front of the dragon? Man, everyone's down. Oh, shit. Shit, just everything. All the shields. God damn. How do we stop it? Oh my god, it goes into a third episode. I actually thought we were going to wrap it up this episode, I'm not going to lie. I did start to doubt that when it took us a while to get to the den. Like, I glanced over at the time left in the episode when they hit the den, and I was like, oh, we might not see it this episode. Yeah, I don't know what, like, everyone's on the ground. You know, I don't know. Other than trying to figure out a way for Windia to reach her dad in there, maybe, and snap him out of it, I don't know how, because even when they were attacking it, before that shield got super upgraded, they couldn't even land any hits, and then he super upgraded that shield a bunch. It was like +7, and I think I saw at least +10. It might have even gone even higher than that, so, granted, I have no idea how much each plus adds, but probably enough to be a problem. I mean, he seems like he got more powerful right as he did that, like, those upgrades, so... Goddamn. So somehow it cursed Philo to drain the levels. I don't know if that was something Galeon intentionally did, or whatever the Emperor Dragon, the thing inside Galeon, did before leaving the village. Was it like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this to get stronger? That is it, by the way, guys, for episode 8. Man, I wonder if we're even gonna get to the Phoenix this season, because, what, next episode's 9, maybe we'll wrap it up in 9, and then I guess 10, 11, and 12. I think there's only 12 episodes. 10, 11, and 12 could be like prep for the Phoenix and then a couple episodes of the Phoenix, maybe. But but yeah, I actually didn't expect this dragon thing to span into a third episode. It's pretty nuts. What I was saying was, yeah, I wonder if Galen intentionally did it when he left the village. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put this curse on someone," and it just went on. He just picked Philo and started draining her levels, kind of thing. Or was it automatic? Like, I think Philo ate a stone at one point, but did it like? What was he saying when they talked about like the Emperor Stone and the Zombie Dragon Stone, like fused together? Um, the Emperor Dragon, he says, so that's it. Yeah, so Philo gave one of the cores to Naofumi, and he's sitting there looking at it, combining the cores of the zombie dragon from this world, and then another one he had on his armor, and the Emperor Dragon from Kizuna's caused their souls to mix. Okay. I wonder, so one of them was on his armor, and then... I'm just curious how Galen got both of them. It seemed like Galen only ate one of them. It seemed like the other one was on Naofumi's armor. So I don't know how he managed to get both, but anyway. But yeah, interesting. We learned why Windia seemed like angry every time it came to like Ren and stuff, because Ren was the one that defeated the dragon originally. Now I wonder, did Ren just go up there and kill the dragon just because he's like, oh, a dragon's up here, I'll just kill it, right? Or did he like have a good reason to do it? Like, was it before? Because obviously I know once it was a zombie, it was diseased and it was harming the villagers, right? But before that, before it died and turned into a zombie, was it harming anyone? Or was Ren just like, hey, look, a dragon, they're usually evil in video games, and killed it, right? Because it seems weird that it would be this father figure for Windia, but then cause other humans pain and suffering and stuff, and Windia's like fine with it, right? So to me, it feels like Ren just kind of walked up and killed it, which I can understand her animosity towards him and lack of trust towards the heroes in general. But you know, she was able to escape that bias after she met Naofumi, and he took such good care of her and everything. So it's definitely an interesting storyline. I wonder if the dad's personality is still in there even after turning into a zombie and everything, enough to maybe snap him out of it. But I was curious because she kept having those side eyes. I kept giving her like moments, you know, on the screen and everything, and then she had that dragon magic that she used, which she said she learned from her dad. So I didn't even, you know, really think of the idea that it could be that her dad was a dragon, right? Even though I should have, you know, I've seen things like Fairy Tail where they learned from dragons, kind of thing. But yeah, it was certainly a lot of fun. Honestly, like, I hate to cut it short, but I don't know that I really have that much more to talk about. The transformations were very cool, like the different stages of his evolution. I do think the design that it currently is, I think it still might be a little bit of CG, but I think the darker look with like the purple highlights and everything, something about it looks a lot better. It feels like it fits, maybe because it blends with the environment a little bit more, so it doesn't stick out as much, yet still being CG, versus Galen's original look, which is very like, it reminds me of like a Pokemon or something, you know? It's like it's straight up like a Dragonite kind of look, sorta. So, so I think this fits a lot better, and it makes it like it was almost a little hard to watch them fighting Galen in the beginning, just because it stood out to me so much of how CG it is, you know? It's like they didn't even try to like blend it, but then he upgraded these forms, so maybe that's why they didn't even bother to try to make it look much different, is because now he's in this crazy ass form, and it looks a lot better the way it's done here. So like when the room was filling up with like lava cracks and everything, that was like pretty wild visually. There's a lot of cool visual moments, and we're not even at the episode where they fight yet, or fully fight. So if things, you know, or maybe, I mean, maybe we don't fully fight in the next episode. Who knows? Maybe Windia comes through, you know. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, and if we do get a cool fight, I'm all for it. It looks like this season did like up the animation a little bit from last season. Last season's animation was, it was alright, but it wasn't anything like, holy shit, that was a cool moment. I felt like, anyway. It was just a lot of like just shiny blasts and stuff. So if we can get some of the stuff that we see in like the opening and all that, I'm gonna get really excited. But it's also possible that they could save that budget for the finale too. So maybe this little dragon arc isn't gonna get that kind of love, but maybe it will. Who knows? But yeah, I like how Ren is, you know, feeling guilty and everything for the things he's done, because I mean, yeah, he probably should, right? But like, it's crazy how quickly he like turned our side, but I don't think he was ever bad to begin with. Like in the start of the show, he was the most level-headed and the most chill, and then he just kind of lost his mind because he got overconfident, you know? He's like, I know everything about this world, I know exactly how to speedrun it, and he ended up getting people killed, and he went through the stages of grief, and now he's coming out the other side of it and becoming a better person, and I'm really liking where he's at. I just hope they don't go back on it, because I feel like I've started to like Motoyasu every now and then they went back on it, right? And made him like intolerable again. Like several times they've done that, where he like starts doing better and then intolerable, you know? Like he finally gave up on Bitch and kicked her out of the picture, but then like went up like sucking up to her again like an episode or two later, and it's like, oh, dude, we went over this. She hasn't changed. She's the same person as the last time you ditched her. But yeah, anyway, I also wonder, like, by the Phoenix point, you know, like we don't have a ton of episodes left. By the Phoenix point, are we gonna have the bow hero back too, or is, you know, is that going to be another season thing where we beat him with what we have, and then we beat the Phoenix with what we have, and then the next threat, maybe we do have to get the bow hero back on board, and we got to deal with Bitch and her possibly manipulating him like we see in the opening. We'll have to find out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they conclude this, you know. I'm all in for it, whether it's a, you know, finally reaching her dad from Windia, or an epic battle to the death from our characters. I'm in for it. I mean, the way I see it is kind of the dad is already gone, you know. It died in the last dragon, in my eyes. Obviously, I'd like her to be reunited with her father if it's possible, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not possible in the end. But yeah, I also like the reference back to Kizuna. Apparently, she is the one that defeated this Dragon Emperor, because that's the Dragon Emperor core fused with like the Zombie Dragon core, right? So, I like the callback to that. Who were her other? When it flashed to them. When it flashed to them, didn't it show, like, a bunch of characters? Where was that? It should be, like, any... Where was that? Huh. I thought it was right there. Oh, there it is, the hunting hero. Okay. Okay, it's just all of the... Okay, yeah, it's just Kizuna, Teresa, Lark, and Glass. It's just the four of them together. That must have. So does that mean they defeated? They must have defeated him before she got locked in her prison world, right? Because she basically got out of her prison world. We got the stuff from her and then left. So that means she must have already had that core to give to Naofumi in his armor before. I imagine they didn't like suddenly do that in the last like few seconds before he left as a group, right? So it must have been before. But yeah, just a cool callback to those characters who we haven't seen at all this season, and we may not. Like, I don't know. See, I don't know if the Phoenix is a wave, right? If it's a wave, a lot of the times they come over during the wave, so maybe we'll see them. But they also, last time they came over to fuck with us to try to save their own world, kind of thing. But now that we're kind of friends with them, maybe they won't do that, but it would be interesting to see them again. I can't remember exactly how all that played out in the end of season 2 and everything, but I felt like we were on a bit better terms, and maybe they're not gonna come over here and fuck with us. But that means I wonder when the next time we're gonna see them, because they're a bunch of cool characters. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Fun episode. I'm looking forward to whatever we have next episode. Hit that subscribe button if you're looking forward to it too. Check out my Patreon if you want more content from me. My Patreon exclusive tier will have shows that aren't released to YouTube yet, so you can get more content. Link is in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.